hard to watch. I mean, there were a couple people strewn about who liked him, but you couldn't hear him at all.
They were drowned out pretty soundly by the Boo Birds.
And Triple H was cheered more than anything.
Oh, yeah. This match was good.
It was. It was very
good.
Was
it great? No. Was it a solid main event?
Absolutely,
yeah. I think so. You know, Steph ate a wicked spear.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
There was a couple wicked spears. There was that one where Steph just got destroyed. He
Yeah.
ran through her.
She got disappeared.
He hit this one on Triple H where they flew through the barricade.
Yeah.
They didn't go through they flew through the barricade.
He ran full fucking force and hit Triple H into that barricade, and Triple H...
They both left the ground.
Both left the ground, and Trips is supposed to land on the barricade, which is somewhat soft. No, he missed.
He flew
past it.
So that was cool.
Yeah.
There was a couple drive-bys, a couple cool-looking Superman punches. Like, it's a typical Roman Reigns match.
Yeah.
Triple H did his best to put him over.
Yep. It was what it was kind of deal.
But it was what it was, and they didn't kowtow to the fans.
No.
They didn't break. They stayed steadfast, going, no, fuck you.
Yep.
Roman Reigns is going to win, and he did.
Yep, he won.
Clean in the ring. There was no interference.
Nope.
And I was shocked by the entire card.
Yeah.
No match had interference, really.
None. I mean...
Like, I thought this match was going to be busy. I thought the Undertaker match was going to be busy.
It did have... the women's match had interference.
Yeah, but with Rick.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, I thought there was going to be a little parade of, like,
there was no
people.
Run-ins at all.
In this match, in the Hell in a Cell match, there was no...
nothing. No run-in, nothing.
It was
kind of weird. Yeah.
So, like, Steph was disappeared. Like, she was speared. Like, she was out of it, so she couldn't even interfere.
No.
So, like, there was a spot where she got in there with the ref and was like, you turn your back on me, and that's how she got in the ring.
That actually I really enjoyed. But, yeah, because the ref was like, no, don't, just stay off the ring, and then he walked away to get back in the match. She walked in the ring and went, no, I'm not done with you. It was brilliant.
And then, she got disappeared by Roman Reigns in that spear. So, he wins. Like I said on Twitter, like it or not, Roman Reigns is your world champion.
He is.
Now, we'll see tonight
where this goes.
We'll spend a little bit of time now talking about Raw, but we'll see tonight where this goes. I mean, he could turn heel.
He could. He absolutely could. And I honestly think...
He might not. Who knows?
Like,
I don't know.
Here's the thing. Here's how I would say, like, because we were talking about earlier about possibly Vince going, God damn, Shane, you're just insane. Here's the company. The way it could work is that he could have all three of them in the ring, Trips, Stephanie, and Shane, and be like, look what Shane did for the company. He jumped off the cage, and look at that crazy bastard. You couldn't even beat Roman Reigns. The fuck, you're useless, and I'm sick of you people, blah, blah, blah. I'm giving it to Shane, because seriously, fuck you guys. And that's also where I just thought of this now, where Roman Reigns could turn heel, because
then
Triple H or Vince needs a champion, so he fucking goes to Roman.
And then, like, maybe Roman spears Shane or something.
Yeah, something like that.
And now Triple H becomes the pretty much manager, because he's not in charge anymore, because Shane's in charge.
Yeah.
And Triple H and Stephanie become the managers of Roman Reigns.
Yeah, there you go.
Like, he's their guy. They're still the authority. Like,
they're still
in
some power, but, well, not really, but,
no,
that's
but their
what they
name
are.
is still the authority.
Yeah, and now their champion,
guy.
their champion is now Roman Reigns. Basically, they're just going to work their way through the Shield, is what we're getting at.
Changes look up.
Yeah,
Changes music.
Well, I've been saying to change the music since it started. But, yeah, like, that's how you do it. And we're off to the races.
I just don't know, because my argument has always been, if you turn him heel...
I'm not saying it's a good idea, I'm just saying that's what
I
could do,
but if you turn him heel...
It's not going to work.
The people who are booing him aren't going to immediately start buying t-shirts and liking him. They're still going to continue to hate him and not buy his merchandise. And now you've lost the kids.
Who do buy the merchandise.
The kids aren't going to want Roman Reigns t-shirts, because they're going to be like, why did Roman Reigns spear Shane McMahon, Mom? So I don't want the shirt. I don't want the fucking glove anymore, because I don't like them.
Yeah, so they're not going to buy any more gloves or shirts and all that, and there goes that. So
then you get no money out of this guy, and
you get the internet not even happy.
You get the internet going, well, at least he's a heel, but I still don't like him.
Yeah, so that was pointless then. So why did they do it?
So then you keep him face, because then at least
you get the kids, yeah.
And I know people hate when people say this. I know. They hate that when people go, well, he makes money. And I get that a lot of people are like, but it's not about the money.
Actually it is.
Unfortunately, this business, this WWE, maybe elsewhere it isn't about the money, but in this particular instance with WWE, it is all about the money.
Yeah, they're a business. They're a
can you make
publicly
me money?
Traded business. Yeah.
Can Roman Reigns make me money? Yes, he can make me a lot of money. So if that means that he's going to get booed out of every building he's in,
then he will.
Then he will. Because guess what? The people booing him still have to pay for their ticket.
Yeah. John Cena gets booed out of the building most of the time. And
John Cena's been getting booed out of buildings for the better part of a decade.
And he sells a shit ton of merchandise. So, do you think Vince gives a shit? Do you think John Cena even gives a shit at this point?
No.
John Cena goes back to his giant fucking house with his hot wife and his, 9 cars and goes, yeah, I get booed, but I'm living better than everybody who boos me, so fuck y'all.
So I know that stings. I get that stings.
That sucks, but
But, yeah. Just...
It's life.
It's life, sorry, man. It's a business.
Again, as we've said before, they're not your toys. Yeah. Vince can do what he wants, and this is what he wants to do. You don't have to like it, but the way you stop supporting it is don't watch it anymore.
That's what we've said. I'm sure there was a lot of hashtag cancel the WWE Network. A lot of people are probably shitting on WrestleMania because of the ending. Like, they don't even care about the rest of the show. They're just like, but this happened at the end. Fuck the whole show.
Yeah, okay. No, that's just stupid, but
But we'll see. I think, in the grand scheme of things, out of the last 3, because you want to go from 30 now, because we're in the 30s. 30 was better. 30 is probably going to be the best
30 is going to be the 10th pole.
It's going to be hard to top 30.
Yeah, it really is.
But I honestly think, match for match, bell to bell, start to finish, this was better than last year.
Yes.
I think so.
I think so as well. It was a hell of a show.
The women's match was better.
It was, definitely
The ladder
better.
match was better. The Battle Royal was better. We got some tag team action. The celebrity interaction was about the same.
Yeah.
The Rock segment was... I think the Rock segment was better this year than it was last year.
I do as well, but we're probably the only 2 people who will ever think that.
Mainly because it involved Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
And not someone who isn't a wrestler. I like Ronda Rousey as much as the next guy, but she's not a wrestler.
She's not a wrestler. She ain't... So. Until she quits UFC, she ain't coming into the WWE, so...
So, So overall, I think it was a bigger WrestleMania.
Yes, it had to be.
I just think it was a better show overall than last year.
Agreed.
Was it the best ever? No. Was it an all-timer? No. No, it wasn't WrestleMania 17. It wasn't WrestleMania 9 either.
No,
it was somewhere in between.
I look at it as, I paid $20 to see it in a movie theater, and I'm happy I paid that money.
Yeah.
I got a good show.
I got a good show out of it. I got a longer show than I thought I was going to get out of it. Some people didn't win that I thought they were going to win, but that doesn't... I'm not going to walk away going, I can't believe they...
No, because why would you care?
Because the matches were great.
Yeah.
I think that's where we differ from a lot of people. We care. Was the match good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I think that's also the weird thing that I'll never understand, and I don't necessarily want to make this show just about bitching about the internet like we usually do, but the thing that I'll never understand about the WWE hatred is nobody's ever going to shit on Ring of Honor's booking decision for who wins or whatever. Nobody ever cares because they're just happy to see such a great match between 2 guys that they like. How come WWE doesn't get held to that same standard?
It's because they're the big dog.
But I don't get that.
I understand.
I just don't get that.
Because, I feel like we're Michael P.S. Hayes here.
Yeah.
Because at the end of his Hall... we didn't talk about the Hall of Fame. It was good. The Freebirds had the best speech.
I still haven't seen it yet.
Freebirds had the best speech, obviously. And it was funny because at the end of it, Michael P.S. Hayes went on he was just like, everyone works their ass off here.
Yeah.
And
of course they do.
He mentioned the writers and people booed him. Because people are disrespectful.
Yeah, again, they're stupid.
But I feel like we're Michael B.S. Hayes here going, guys, just give it a chance. Just do it. But, I liked WrestleMania 30. It was amazing. I liked WrestleMania 31.
I did too.
I liked WrestleMania 32.
Mm-hmm.
We're
on a better streak than we've been on for WrestleMania in a long time.
You know what I mean? This is the 3rd year in a row where we got a really solid... And you know what? Honestly, you have to look at it in perspective. You have to... This was patchwork.
Yeah.
This was a patchwork WrestleMania.
Yeah, they had no clue where this was going. All their plans,
half this card had to be made on the fly because of injuries.
Yep.
And I think they did a pretty good job.
I think so as well.
Given that this entire show's patchwork, they did pretty good.
Yeah, well, that was the thing. They only had so much they could do because, again, not half the roster's out with injury, so they had to make this shit up so fast. And yes, the build-up sucked. They had no choice in that matter. But the show was good. It was the same as last year. Last year, the build-up was terrible, but the show turned out good. This year, same deal. So, who cares? You know, it was a good show. Let's just move on.
Yeah. So
but some people, I literally saw a post on Twitter, and I wish I could remember the guy's name because I was actually going to write it down, where I'm like, dude, you are so stupid. It doesn't make any sense. He literally tweeted to JR, of all people, who JR said, I guess, I didn't even see the original JR quote, but JR, I think, said, good Mania, enjoyed the show, blah, 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 or just something like, hey, great show. And this dude actually tweeted to him, well, looks like JR is being paid by WWE right now.
Yeah,
and but to top that, because JR's like, why the hell would you say that? And he goes, because there's no way anyone could have possibly liked that WrestleMania.
And
I'm like, are you kidding me?
We've reached that point where there's going to be people who are just watching WWE to hate it.
Yeah.
And that's okay. Whatever. I can't stop it. You can't stop it.
No, it is what it is.
Listen, you want to watch every Monday and then just sit there just to hate? Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Seethe.
I don't see the point in that, but if you do, more power to you. I'm not going to tell you no. I might call you an idiot, but I'm not going to tell you no.
Yeah.
You know?
So that's it.
Yeah.
Takeover was better than WrestleMania, but WrestleMania was good. Mm-hmm. We had a solid Mania, especially because it was patchwork.
Yep.
I get that people are disappointed that Roman Reigns are world champion. Mm-hmm. I'm fine with it.
I'm whatever.
I'm whatever.
I don't care.
Would I rather Kevin Owens or Shinsuke Nakamura or Sami Zayn or AJ Styles or any of these guys be world champion? Of course.
Yes. We're fans of them.
But we're not. We're also smart enough to realize that this is a business.
Yeah, and also for me, I'm looking at it going, that doesn't matter. Like, I'm happy that Roman Reigns is getting a really good paycheck for being the champion, so he can feed that little girl that he was, playing tea with, like having tea, like fake tea party with. That makes me happy. I'm like, good for him. He can make money to support his family. That's it. That belt doesn't mean shit.
Yeah, it hasn't for a while, let's be honest.
The WWE title that I grew up with was, first of all, the WWF World Heavyweight Championship. And it didn't look like something somebody bedazzled yesterday, which is what this belt looks like. So, I don't care.
Yeah.
I just don't care who the world champion is. I think of it in an economic way of like, well, he's getting it because he can put asses in seats and they want money.
And that's how wrestling works, unfortunately.
Yeah. And that guy gets a good paycheck. So whenever somebody's the champion, I'm always like, good for them. I don't care. Because WWE's, whatever money I spend on WWE, I'm going to give them regardless of the champion. Mm-hmm. I don't give a fuck who the champion is. You can resurrect Doink the Clown and make it, well, okay, no, if you put Doink the Clown as the champion, I would actually give a shit about the championship. Because I'm like, that's just a ballsy move. But Zack Ryder.
So there are guys that we'd care more if they were the champion. But if with this guy, I liked him in the Shield, he's a solid whatever.
I got nothing against Roman Reigns. I don't care that he's champion more so than anyone else, really, at this point. Because, again, you want to throw it on Shinsuke Nakamura, I will basically shit myself and pee at the same time. It'll be a feat of nature that you've never seen before. But that's how I will go. I will lose my damn mind. But in a world where that's probably not going to happen, at least not anytime soon, I don't care then. I'm like, it just is what it is. I don't care.
So we'll see tonight what happens on Raw.
Yeah.
It's always deemed the greatest Raw of the year. So we'll see if it lives up to that hype.
I'm looking for, like you said, I'm looking for a train of debuts, man.
Yeah.
Especially with half the roster out. Do it.
Yeah,
just bring up half the fucking NXT roster.
And who knows? If you were disappointed with Mania, maybe tonight's Raw will fix all of that.
Maybe it'll fix everything. You know what I mean?
Maybe we'll put a Band-Aid over the bullet wound.
Exactly. Let's try it.
So let's watch 3 hours tonight, and then if you're still not satisfied, you know what? Make good on your promise and cancel the network.
Exactly. Just stop watching the product then if you think that's the problem. I don't know. My only fear now is the crowd.
No, because the crowd's always been good.
Yeah, that's true.
New Jersey was great.
That's right. Yeah,
Brooklyn was great.
You're right. My apologies. Yeah, you are right.
Last year was pretty good too.
Yeah.
The crowd's usually because they're happy to be there. And they're happy to see the debuts, and they're generally generally not shitheads.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
If I hear one CM Punk chant, I'm burning this mother down.
So that'll happen. Because that happens.
Yeah.
So tomorrow, we will bring you the rundown of everything else, but it'll pretty much be a burn through.
Yeah, and then it'll be the Raw show.
It'll pretty much tomorrow will pretty much be the Raw recap show. Mm-hmm. So we'll see. Like I said, who will debut? His new champion's going to be crowned. Maybe Roman Reigns stays heel. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he loses the world title. We don't know.
Hey, it'll be the countdown. It'll be the countdown to when Zack Ryder